Adama Traore of Middlesbrough is challenged by Aston Villa's Hutton, left, and Robert Snodgrass during yesterday's Championship playoff semi-final first leg. Photo, Livesey, Getty Images It says everything about the anguish in Aston Villa manager Steve Bruce's life that the tension and pressure of a Championship playoff semi-final was a welcome break from the pain caused by the death of both his parents. Of course, there are more important things in life than football, but perhaps no better distraction from its trials and tribulations. It has been a traumatic year for Bruce, whose mother Sheena died last week, just 88 days after his father Joe passed away, but he was adamant he had not lost any of his focus in the build-up to this season-defining encounter. Not everyone will have been convinced about that, given the obvious toll it has taken on him, yet his players, in and out of form all season, delivered when he needed it most, securing a slender but crucial advantage heading into the home leg on Tuesday night thanks to Yedinak's header. Borough defender Ryan Hutton in action during the match against Aston Villa. Photo, Stu Forster, Getty Images No manager has been promoted to the Premier League more times than Bruce, and there was a touch of class in Villa's display, neutralising a Middlesbrough team which had run out of ideas concerning how to try and pierce their backline long before the final whistle blew. The sides looked evenly matched on paper, but it was in the mind where Villa showed the greater strength. Borough, in front of their own supporters, were tense and frenetic. The occasion got the better of them in the first half. Everything was rushed and hurried, their decision-making scrambled. In short, there was a lack of clarity in their performance, and although they improved as the half wore on, they were chasing the game having fallen behind. For those in red, emotion had got the better of intellect, but Villa's players were different. They were composed and far more clinical in everything they did. There was something about the way the visitors held themselves, striding around the pitch, confident, assured. They were not going to be unsettled by anything, either on the pitch or in the stands. The partisan atmosphere focused their minds rather than unnerved them. They exuded experience. Borough may have had the first chance, a long-range shot from Mohamed Beshit which had goalkeeper Sam Johnston, on loan from Manchester United, looking nervously over his shoulder as it dipped narrowly over the bar. Adama Traore of Middlesbrough is challenged by Aston Villa's Robert Snodgrass. Photo, Livesey, Getty Images But Villa were settled and slick, snuffing out Borough's main creative force, Adama Traore, as they frustrated and then thrust, taking the lead with a brilliantly worked set-piece. Lewis Graben was the decoy, pulling Ben Gibson away from the back post when Jack Grealish swung in the corner to the near one. Gibson fell for it, following Graben, so when Yedinak sent a glancing header goalwards there was nobody on the line to clear it. First blood to Bruce in the tactical battle, and Villa could well have doubled their lead before the break as only great save from Darren Randolph, tipping the ball onto the post, kept out Robert Snodgrass's curling effort. Borough had only won one game against a top-6 team this season, and although they began to offer a threat of their own going forward, they wasted the half-chances that came their way. The best of them fell to Brett Asombalonga, whose header, from 6 yards out after a Traore cross, was straight at Johnston. The former Nottingham Forest striker also blazed high and wide after taking an excellent pass from Johnny Howson down on his chest. It summed up his team's first 45 minutes, as with a little more composure he would have at least hit the target. The only other real cause for excitement for the home supporters was when the Villa defender Hutton almost headed a corner into his own net. Villa player Robert Snodgrass celebrates on the final whistle. Photo, Stu Forster, Getty Images The problem for Tony Pulis, the Borough manager, was that he did not want to chase too hard. Whatever the result after 90 minutes, it was only half-time in the contest. He will be well aware of the fact that Villa's players have sometimes struggled with the weight of expectation in front of their own fans. If anything, Boro were more methodical after half-time, more patient, but they struggled to break Villa's backline. At the age of 37, John Terry no longer moves like he once did, but he can still organize a rearguard action, and Johnston did not have a save to make until 8 minutes to go when he tipped away a header from his own player, substitute Birker Bjarnason. Sunday Indo Sport.